right, guys, let's talk about our energy centers. Let's talk about metaphysics. Let's talk a little bit about chakras, and let's talk about herbal support to help with our chakras. All right. So, if you guys don't know, what I am is I am community, where I talk about herbalism. I'm an herbalism student, and as I learn, you guys learn. So I talk about my experiences over the years and what has worked for me. Today, we're going to talk about a little chakra support here. Hey, babe, I'm on live. I'm on.
Okay, I'll call you back then.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, guys. So today we're going to talk about metaphysics, chakra, and we're going to talk about some herbal support for our energy centers, guys. So I did a video before about metaphysics and about the reasons behind why we may be sick. Some of us may be sick not due to the normal physical reasons that we think about. Some of us are remaining sick if we have done all we can in the physical area. Maybe we need to start looking at the emotional area, our mental health, and our spiritual areas. Okay, so I want us to think about that when we talk about things that are out of balance with our lives, out of balance with our chakras and our energy systems. Some things may be blocked and causing us some problems. But I don't want you to go away from here thinking that there is anything wrong with you. All right, because sometimes things just happen, right? Sometimes we are in a very fragile state and there's things that just happen with us. So the more I am learning, I'm not going to talk about it on this video today. I'm just going to give a basic overview of the energy systems and some things that if it is blocked, some causes, some ailments, some symptoms that it may be giving you. But I want to say again, it doesn't mean that anything is wrong with any of us. But if we have tried and did everything that we could, then sometimes we may just need to look at some things that we just may need to address in our lives. All right. So we all get sick. We know that people get cold, flus, things like that. So as I said before, as I am learning, I am finding out more and more information. And it doesn't mean that something is wrong with us. Okay. So let's talk just briefly on metaphysical diseases or energetic imbalances. Okay. They are believed to manifest as physical, emotional, or mental ailments. That means when a chakra is blocked or unbalanced. And so we're just going to go briefly over the 7 chakra energy systems. And we're going to start out with the root chakra. Okay, guys? If you guys are having some imbalances and they are manifesting, if they are manifesting as chronic fatigue, low energy, maybe issues with your legs, feet, lower back, or your bones, if you have some immune system disorders, some fear, some insecurity, anxiety, and maybe even some survival concerns like our financial instabilities, all right, that you may be having, then you possibly get diseases like sciatica, lower back pain, anemia, eating disorders, osteoporosis, and arthritis, all right? So going to go through the imbalances of the chakras, then I'll go back how we can help with these chakras with herbal support and other things, affirmations, things that we can do to help in this area. All right. So the second chakra is the sacral chakra. The imbalances that manifest are usually a lack of passion or creativity, sexual dysfunction or reproductive issues, emotional instability, mood swings, guilt, or difficulty enjoying pleasure. All right. So possible diseases with these imbalances sometimes are infertility, menstrual disorders, urinary tract infections, low libido, impotence, sexual dysfunction, kidney or bladder problems. All right. So our third chakra is our solar plexus. Imbalances, when things are off balance, sometimes you have a little self-doubt, a little low self-esteem, maybe some digestive problems, some bloating. Maybe you have some control issues, some perfectionism issues, frustration, anger, or excessive need for validation. So, some of the ailments that come with this, the possible diseases with this imbalance in the third chakra, are stomach ulcers, acid reflux, diabetes, liver issues, chronic fatigue syndrome, and irritable bowel syndrome. All right. So, our fourth energy center is the heart chakra. So, imbalances with this usually manifest as fear, rejection, trust issues, heartache, grief, and loneliness, difficulty giving or receiving love. And some of the diseases that come out of this, that stem out of this, are asthma, lung conditions, breast disorders, circulatory issues, high blood pressure, and heart disease. All right. So, our fifth energy center is our throat chakra. All right. So, manifestations of imbalances usually come as fear speaking up, feeling unheard, lying or difficulty expressing the truth, thyroid imbalances, sore throat, creative blockages, and trouble finding words. All right. So, possible diseases with this is chronic sore throat, laryngitis, dental problems such as TMJ, jaw tension, neck and shoulder stiffness, thyroid disorders. All right. So, hypo and hyperthyroidism. Our sixth energy center is our third eye chakra. The imbalances with this is usually a lack of intuition or inner guidance, overthinking, confusion, difficulty focusing, headaches, eye strain, or sinus problems, feeling disconnected from reality. And possible diseases with this is vision problems like glaucoma, sleep disorders like insomnia, neurological disorders, tension headaches, and migraines. All right. So, our seventh energy center is our crown chakra, which is where we get our spiritual connection and enlightenment, guys. So, if you are starting to have some imbalances here or blockages, they usually manifest as depression, apathy, or spiritual crisis, over attachment to material things, chronic mental fog, or disillusion. All right. So, some of the possible diseases that come with this is epilepsy, Alzheimer's disease, neurological disorders, sensitivity to light and sound, chronic depression, and mental illness, guys. All right. So, you can balance these chakras through energy healing, through meditation, through herbal remedies that I'll give you today, herbal support, lifestyle changes. All of these things can help restore harmony, all right, for these metaphysical ailments. All right, so let's go over a little bit more in depth. All right, so let's start with our root chakra. All right, so this is our place where we have stability and grounding. All right, the location of the root chakra is at the base of our spine. All right. The color for this that sometimes you want to visualize and imagine or you want to wear to strengthen is the color red for the root chakra. All right. So this is associated with survival, our physical energy, our security, and our grounding. All right. So herbs that you want to help with this for support are herbs like ashwagandha. All right, this helps with stress and grounding. Dandelion root, it helps with supporting digestion and detoxification. Also, you could use cloves, which help with energizing and warming, and it promotes circulation. You can think burdock root for blood purifying and also enhancing grounding. Hi, Lyrics by Nitya. I appreciate you being here, lady. Ginger, which stimulates circulation and strengthens vitality. All right. So moving on to our second chakra, our energy system, which is in the lower abdomen area. The color associated with this is orange. All right, that's one of my favorite colors, orange. The element with this is water. All right, so it is associated with your emotions, your sensuality, your pleasure, and your creativity. All right. So, a lot of times when I need to feel really, really creative, I will put on the color orange. I will imagine things with the color orange, and that helps with my creativity center. Hey, lady. Hey, lady. All right. So, herbs that will help you support this area is Damiana. It helps enhance creativity and it helps you with your libido, guys. Ladies, it also helps men because herbs are not gender related, but because if you're a man, you have biological functions as a male, right? Being born as a male, and as a woman, you have different reproductive systems. You have a biological function of that. So the herb will support wherever in that area if you are male or female. All right. So Damiana will help you with the second chakra. Calendula supports emotional healing and flow. Cinnamon stimulates warmth and sensuality. Vanilla is uplifting and it helps heal emotional balance. And maca root supports energy, stamina, and reproductive health. All right. So, our very third energy center, our solar plexus chakra, that is for our confidence and our personal power. Act like they don't see that speed bump right there. All right, so our solar plexus chakra is our upper abdomen. All right, the color associated with that is yellow, one of my other favorite colors. So I must deal with the abdomen all the time. And the element here is fire. All right, it is associated with your self esteem, your digestion, and your willpower. The herbs that you want to help support with your third chakra is chamomile. It calms the nervous system and the digestive tract. Lemon balm, it helps with digestion and mental clarity. And turmeric, it's anti inflammatory and enhances your digestion. Milk thistle supports your liver health and detoxification. Ginger, again, stimulates digestion and your confidence. All right. So, moving on to our next energy system, our energy center of the heart, the fourth chakra. It is located, at the center of the chest. And the color for that is green. And I know that is surprising to you guys because we have been taught that red is that color for love, but it is actually a color for love is green for outside in nature. So if you haven't never heard it, you have heard it here first, guys. But we'll keep saying red is for love, right? We've associated that all the time. It is a fiery color, but it is green. And the element for the fourth chakra is air. All right. It is associated with love, compassion, relationships, and emotional balance. All right. So, herbs that will help you support your heart chakra is Tosi, holy basil. It balances your emotions and helps you reduce stress. Rose, yes, those roses, they open the heart to love and emotional healing, and it helps with grief. And we'll talk about how you can use these herbs in a few as well, because we'll talk about you can bathe with them and all of that. Also, hawthorn berry strengthens the heart physically and emotionally, and motherwort supports heart health and reduces anxiety. Linden flower promotes emotional peace and connection. Moving on to our throat chakra, our fifth energy center. The color for the throat is blue, guys. So sometimes when I am on here, on YouTube, online, when I am trying to help with my confidence and speaking, sometimes I will wear the color turquoise. I'll put on my crystals or my turquoise rings because that helps with creative expression with my throat chakra. All right. So the element for the throat chakra is space. It is associated with self expression, it is associated with truth, and it is associated with communication. All right. The herbs that will help you support your throat chakra is licorice root. This soothes the throat and supports vocal clarity. So sometimes when you have a sore throat and you are looking for over the counter medication or you are looking for teas that are in the supermarket, a lot of times they have licorice root in it. The next herbal support for your throat is slippery elm. It helps with throat health and speaking clearly. Peppermint enhances clarity and cools inflammation. And sage, believe it or not, clears stagnant energy, supports truth and wisdom. Echinacea supports immune and throat health. Moving on to our third eye chakra, which is the center for intuition and wisdom. The location is right between the eyebrows. The element is light. The color is indigo. All right. It is associated with intuition, insight, perception, and spiritual awareness. The herbs that will help you support with this is rosemary, which improves memory and clarity, mugwort, which supports dreams and intuition, lavender, which calms the mind and promotes deeper insight. And you can also use blue lotus, which helps in meditation and higher consciousness. All right. The seventh chakra, which is our crown chakra, is for spiritual connection and enlightenment. It is at the top of the head. It represents the element of cosmic energy. It is associated with spirituality, enlightenment, and divine connection. The herbal support you could use for this is frankincense, which helps deepen your meditation and higher awareness, lavender, which relaxes the mind and promotes divine connection, sandalwood, which helps with meditation and spiritual grounding, which I use a lot in incense in my home, and lotus flower, which symbolizes purity and spiritual awakening. All right, so what you guys can do, you can use these herbal remedies, you can drink them as a tea, you can use them as tinctures, And you can just take them as a few drops under the tongue, adding it with water. You can use them as essential oils, like rubbing them on your temples for the herbal support that you need for whatever chakra. You can use them as a bath ritual. So you can soak in herbal baths to absorb the healing energies and get all of the energy from the plant. And you can use it as meditation and yoga, right? All right. So before we get off here, I want to just give you some affirmations, all right, for your root chakra. All right. This is going to help you reinforce positive energy and help you with mindset shifts, okay? So for your root chakra, you want to say to yourself, I am safe, secure, and grounded. I trust in the abundance of the universe. I am supported by the earth beneath me. I have everything I need to thrive. I am strong, stable, and deeply rooted. All right, because we know chakra number 1 is all about security and survival. So, for your second chakra, for creativity and emotions, you can say things like, I embrace my creativity and passion. I honor my body and its desires. My emotions flow freely and in balance. I am open to pleasure and joy. I am confident in expressing my true self. And for your third chakra, for confidence and personal power, you can say, I am powerful, confident, and strong. I trust myself and my decisions. I radiate self respect and inner strength. I am worthy of success and happiness. My personal power is in perfect balance. And for your heart chakra, for love and compassion, say, I give and receive love freely. My heart is open to love and kindness. I forgive myself and others with ease. I am worthy of love and deep connections. Love is the essence of my being. And for your throat chakra, number 5, for communication and expression, say, my voice is strong, clear, and powerful. I speak my truth with clarity and confidence. I express myself with honesty and authenticity. I communicate my thoughts and feelings freely. I listen with compassion and understanding. And for your third eye chakra, for intuition and wisdom, say, I trust my intuition and my inner wisdom. I see clearly and perceive truth. I am connected to my highest self. I honor my inner guidance in all that I do. My mind is open to new insights and perspectives. And for your crown chakra, for spiritual connection and enlightenment, say, I am at peace with all that is. My mind is open to divine inspiration. I trust in the wisdom of the universe. I am divinely guided and deeply connected, and I am one with the universe. Guys, I love you. I hope you have enjoyed. I hope you pass this video to other people. Let them know that this channel is here. We will talk about more about herbalism. We'll talk about more about chakras coming up. We'll talk about meditation. We'll talk about a lot of good things about our health and our well-being. And we also just live creatively in this space. All right. We talk about living creatively in every area of our lives. And we just have a lot of fun. We just enjoy ourselves here. So if you're not a subscriber, become a subscriber. Like, share, leave me any comments, leave me some hearts. Let me know you're here. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.